Okay, hi, I'm just here to try and help people navigate these references to support students with their revision for their science exams. You can see in the list here that we've got the titles from specific areas of the syllabus, the specification that we know will be examined. And here in this column we've got references. Now these references are to two things. The first number, in this case 4.1.1, is a reference to the specification for the triple science biology content, and the second part, in this case B1, is a reference to the chapter of the textbook that each child has access to. Now once you've downloaded the specification, which is quite a long document and is designed for teaching staff, but it's a very useful revision resource, we're going to find that section 4.1.1 that we looked at in the first part of this video. One way of navigating the specification is to use the links that are on page 7, which is the subject content page, and I can see here that cell biology has a link and I can click on that. Now you can see here that section 4.1 is referred to as cell biology. It's part 1 of section 4, and it's divided up into subsections which also have a code. So the section 4.1.1 refers to the section on cell structure, and it contains these subsections in here which have a code. Now in the detailed information from the exam board, there are certain areas here that are not examined, specifically said they will not be on the paper, so it's worth double checking as you do your revision that you're leaving out the sections that are on the will not be examined area. Now the second reference was B1, and that refers to the Caboodle textbook. So your child will have a login to the Caboodle website. They'll be very familiar with using that. And if we look in the courses, we want to be in the GCSE Sciences 9 to 1 course. If your child is studying for combined science, make sure that they're using the Trilogy textbooks. Here's the biology one, chemistry, physics, and the separate sciences, the triple science exams, the references are to these books, biology, chemistry, physics. So we want triple science biology, reference B1. I'm going to click on the biology book here, and I can see that I've got the contents page. Okay, so this is a good way of navigating and finding the sections. The contents page obviously at the front. You can see that reference B1 refers to this chapter on cells and organization, and if I wanted to look at the animal plant cells, I can type in the page number at the bottom here and be taken to that section. So the reference B1 is a general reference to the whole of this content on cells. A good place to direct your child to when they're revising is to go directly to the end corner of each double page where there's a section of key points. Now the key points are a good place to refer to the basic facts that are essential from that page. So a nice way of having a summary, a good place to ask questions if you were going to test your child on any of this content. Okay, finally, just to draw your attention to the required practicals. So these are experiments that will be examined. The exam board have told us which of the required practicals will be on the exam papers, and there are references in the list to these specific practicals, for example using a light microscope. Okay, so we know that there will be questions based on these practicals. We know that there will be data to interpret or methods to write. These need to be known in real detail. So make sure that you've been through the required practical section of the advanced information and you know that these are going to be coming up. Your science teacher will be practicing these with you in class and revising how to do these experiments. Okay, thanks for watching. Hopefully this was helpful. Please don't get confused, and if you are confused at all, talk to your science teacher. All science teachers' emails are on the school website and contactable directly. Do make sure that you try to get through everything once before your exams have started, and then you can revise from your revision materials in more detail as the papers start to come up. Biology paper 1 is on the 17th of May.